So I think
because we would have had tariffs against Ukrainian egg, but didn't, is it right? Didn't we remove quite a few of those at the start
Yeah,
of the war?
they were removed at the start of the war. My understanding, obviously not being directly involved back then, but my understanding was that there was a poultry meat and eggs carve out from a free trade deal that was put in place. I'm not entirely sure what that covers, but I think it's covering quite a lot of food. So eggs and poultry meat was carved out of that deal, and that the current free trade arrangement ends on the 31st of March 26. Obviously, it's now been extended with Ukraine to the 31st of March 28 on a free trade basis. I think it's important to note Europe does have a tariff rate quota in place, so we are.
So these eggs are crossing the continent to arrive here, and having already established quite a foothold. Another 2 years is, well, if they weren't established already, they certainly will be 2 years down the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for people to say that the number looks quite small, and as we know, the data is not brilliant. But the best data we've got at the moment is there is 11,000 tons of Ukrainian egg products brought in to September 25. If we go back 2 or 3 years, it was negligible. It was kind of 45 tons. So the growth is huge. And then if you recognise that none of those will end up in UK retail. So this is going into wholesale, food service, food manufacturing. You've got about, probably this is now starting to represent far more than 5% of the total supply going into those markets at prices that are typically 20%, between 20% and 50% less than the equivalent UK.
And those are coming from conventional battery cages, aren't they? So they're not even coming from the colony cages and the welfare standards that we have in the UK. So it's almost like the government is proposing not only that we move a step ahead of where a lot of our imports are coming from, but that we go 2 steps ahead. And that's going to put us at a real competitive advantage.